Hi, the question we have before us today is from a gentleman. How do I make my wife feel more secure? My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation many, many years ago, and we've been helping people with our way of helping people with their marriage, which is very different from what is normally out there. And if you like it, subscribe to the channel and become a regular. There is such a lack of knowledge in our world about how to treat one another. Think about this. We grow up learning all kinds of stupid things that we will never use. Most of us get married. We do. Most of us. And I don't mean like 90%. I'm talking most of us. Where did you learn in school about relationships, about the other gender, about what is, and I'm not talking about the political stuff, about what is appropriate. I'm talking about understanding that the other gender is very different from us psychologically because of our biology. You know that. Yet no one ever talks about it in school. It's like a taboo subject. So we get married not understanding each other. Women don't understand men whose greatest need is for, no, it's not for sex. The man's greatest need is for love, the open heart that a woman is designed with by nature, or by God if you want. It doesn't make any difference. The fact is that because she has children, she has to have within her that tendency to nurture, to take care of, to love. And this is what men marry women for, because men want to be nurtured, taken care of, and loved. And women, what do they want? They want to be taken care of, protected. It's way down in the subconscious mind, because we still have animal bodies, biological bodies that respond to its needs. Men are the stronger gender physiologically. So you want to make your wife feel more secure. Most of the problem with most men, I'm not saying it's you, is that most men do not protect their wife. They go the opposite way. So, let me give you a great example. You probably have raised your voice to your wife. And if you haven't, maybe you've seen your father do it. Or maybe not. Maybe they're really unique. But most people yell at each other. It's okay when the wife yells at the man, because the man has a natural protection. He doesn't get upset by that. He gets upset by what's being said, but the yelling part, dust. But women, you see, men yell as a warrior. It's very powerful. It's very strong. And the women have trained themselves to resist most, to be combative, to get defensive. Your job as a man is to protect your wife. So you never, ever, ever raise your voice to her. You never give her that look. You never give her the tone. You make sure you don't do anything that's going to undermine her sense of security. You know, all the words out there, all the talk is about how men make women insecure by looking at other women, blah, blah, blah. No. You make your wife insecure by not being the defender, the protector. And instead, you turn this power that you have on your wife, and it obliterates any good you might possibly do. So get this, the number one thing is to really be aware of yourself with your interactions, and never, never, ever do anything that is using your power on her. That's the biggest thing. It almost doesn't make any sense to go on, because in 95% of the cases, that's the problem. Okay, I'm wrong. It's 98% of the cases. That's the problem. That's what you do. You avoid the negative. Now, you can insert some positive. What is that? Acknowledge her in a way that is meaningful to her. Yeah. What's meaningful to her? Her beauty is important to her. Acknowledge her beauty. Tell her how beautiful she is. That she's appreciated is important to her. Tell her how much you appreciate her. Most of all, love. Love. Your marriage should be connecting on the level, that transcendental level of love. Not on what do you enjoy doing, what does she enjoy doing, but love. All of the other stuff will fall into place. If you're asking this question, at a minimum, you should get one of my books. If you really want to excel at marriage, and what does that mean when I say excel at marriage? Because I excel at marriage, and the people who take our course excel at marriage. It means that you gain the benefits of marriage as you're intended to get. What are the benefits of marriage? There's two primary benefits of marriage. All the rest fall out of those. One, and you're a human being. You're supposed to be happy all the time. So one benefit of marriage is ever increasing happiness. The other great benefit is ever expanding, put in the hyphen, ever expanding love. You should be walking around on cloud 9 when you're married. It's not your fault. No one taught us how to be married. So I used to be a divorce mediator, and over 20 years ago I realized, what is going on here? All these people who come into the office, they look like the ideal couple. And they were. But something happened, and they started going to marriage counseling, and it broke apart. What a great loss for the couple, for the kids, for society as a whole. So I started doing my own research. I didn't want to depend any longer on what was turning out to be an obvious flaw in the system. Marriage counseling, Western psychology, has no business helping people with their marriages. They don't know what they're doing. So I started finding out the fundamental causes for happiness in a marriage. Go to our website, themarriagefoundation.org. Again, subscribe to the channel. Pick up the material that we have. You are married most of the time in your life. It takes up most of your life. Don't you want it to be amazing? I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Listen to our podcast too. For that, you need to go to the website, themarriagefoundation.org, and join me again. Take care. Thank you for your time.